Hello, we're Las Comadres 619. I'm Diana,
I'm Vanessa.
and we're here to talk to you today.
Well, today we have one topic that we wanted to talk about. We'll see how it goes. We might go into another topic. You know how we are. But, anyways, we want to talk about how in our culture it's a little bit difficult to talk about things sometimes, like um, things that you normally would want to go to, like maybe a therapist or a psych doctor to get some help, to get off your chest, to get some peace of mind, because a lot of the stuff like holds us up. But in our culture, it's not very common to talk about it.
It's more taboo.
It's taboo. You're right.
Yeah.
So how is it in your family when you talk about like wanting to go to therapy at all?
You
It's just
can't.
not talked about, right?
It's not talked about. It's frowned upon, and it's kind of like, don't even bring it up because you're crazy, estás loca. ¿Para qué vas a ir a hablar con alguien? Ni siquiera te conocen. ¿Qué? ¿Te van a dar medicina? ¿Para qué? ¿No estás loca? Ay, nomás tienes unas cositas. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, no, I really need to talk to someone that doesn't know me like y'all know me, that are not going to be judgmental or whatever. That's just my perspective, my personal opinion about what I've gone through when I've talked to my family about going to therapy.
And I can't say that we even talk about therapy in our family, but I do know that I think we have the type of family that wants to pray it away. Like you think that if you talk to God, you're going to be able to fix every problem. And I'm not saying God doesn't help, because He does, but you still need to use your God given wisdom and get the help that you need, to cope with certain things.
Right, right.
Um, in particular, do you have anything that you want to talk about, that you want to share and let people know that, hey, it's okay to feel the feels. It's okay to go to therapy. It's okay to have an experience. You're a human.
Right. Yeah, I have issues. I mean, who the fuck doesn't have
Everybody
issues,
has
you know?
issues.
Yeah. One particular issue that I have is I have codependency issues with certain family members, and I'm working on it. I'm just continuously working on these issues with these certain family members. It's just an evolving of what's going on. You know, it's kind of hard to be transparent with this without hurting the family members, because you don't want them to feel, oh my god, she's talking about me, or oh my god, what did I do wrong? And it's
Yeah.
nothing like that. It's just something that we kind of attach ourselves like a snail to a wall, and you just, I don't know, it's just hard. Let
So
me
how do you
just,
describe codependency to begin with? Like, what would somebody need to know about the word codependent? Like, because they may be feeling these things too, but they don't understand to call it codependency.
you feel, at least, okay, let me go back. Not that you feel, I feel responsible for that person's happiness. I feel responsible for that, even for that person's health. Making sure that they're going to their doctor appointments, and if not, why not? Let me take you. Making myself available 24/7, and even sometimes organizing their schedule, and forgetting that I have a life, and forgetting that I have my own needs and wants and my own schedule plus my own family. I've done that in the past, and I'm still seeing that I'm doing it, and it's just like I said, it's a learning process. It's just a cycle that I need to learn how to break. I've been talking to my psychologist every week because I need coping skills. I need to learn how to let go. But those are the things that I have seen in my past and even in my present, that I try to let go, but I still feel myself attached to that person,
So
the person's needs.
these things that are affecting you, what is it that it's doing to you in your life? Like, are you experiencing more problems with the things you need to do for yourself, or how is it affecting you in a negative way?
I feel I feel guilty because I'm not allowing myself to jump when that person calls and says, "Hey, I want you to blah blah blah," or "I need you to blah blah blah," and it's like I can't. And then I hang up or I leave, and I feel like, oh my God, what did I do? I should have helped. I should have been there. And then that other person, that other alter ego or whatever you want to call it in me says, no, you're okay. You're doing good. You don't need to jump when they ask you to jump.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I felt personally was like walking on eggshells, feeling so bad, and then wanting to address the elephant in the room, but sometimes that person doesn't want to feel it or it just brushes it off, and it's like, dude, I want to talk about it because that's what can expel this emotion
Mm-hmm.
out.
And I can say, like, because me and you are so close, and like the stuff that we can talk about and the stuff that we do and how silly we could be or how serious, it doesn't even matter what it is. Just knowing us, when I'm with you or when you're on the phone with me or when you're texting me, I feel enveloped in your love.
Mm, I love you, girl.
I love you too. And I think it's really nice, but I see that this situation in particular is wearing on you.
It is. It is. Like I said, my psychologist said, talk to the person. And I said, you don't understand, doc. This person's not able to comprehend that
Mm-hmm.
or doesn't want to. I don't know because I'm not in that person's head.
Mm-hmm.
I can only do what I can do. And right now, I feel that I need to protect myself and my energy a
Mm-hmm.
lot because I feel very like when that person says, "Hey, I need you here," and I'm like trying to do a Zoom with my for my business or whatever, I would probably go and forget, cancel the Zoom, and that's not good. That's not good. I feel like I'm not an adult. Like I'm back to being a child.
Yeah, I was gonna say because even if you did that and followed through and said, "Okay, I'm gonna go help so and so," afterward you're like letting yourself down and just you're like, God, I did it again.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I didn't keep my priorities.
And you
I
know
didn't
what
take
sucks,
care of
Nessie?
myself.
That it just doesn't affect me. It affects my immediate nucleus family, my
Uh-huh.
husband,
I was gonna ask that too.
my friends that
Mm-hmm.
we have a date, or if like one of my nephews and I would like to go to lunch and that happens and it's like, oh, I'm stuck in the middle. No, no, I'm not. I have to set my boundaries and I have to be true to myself, and it's taken me a while. It has taken me a while, and I'm still working on it.
But the whole thing is that you're working on it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so
I'm
that's
not.
the
I'm not
positive
letting
that
it go.
you're working on it. You're not letting it go. You're not letting it get you down to the point where you feel hopeless about it. You're like, okay, this is happening, but I'm still fighting it.
Yeah, it's just really hard to talk about it, especially when it's still going on. Yeah. So sorry for the little tears.
No,
um,
never.
it's just
But
something
those,
that we're
this
we're
is your
working on.
human
Yeah,
experience. This is,
and you know
something that.
me, I'm very transparent. I can't hide what I'm
Mhm.
feeling, and that's what hurts. That I'm not able to bring it to the table with this person. Just can't.
And your therapy sessions, you're keeping them up and it's helping you.
Yeah, a lot.
So what do they do during your therapy session? Are they giving you um like food for thought or like how does it work?
It's you talk to your psychologist or your psychiatrist, and they listen. No judgment, nothing like that. And the good thing is that you're allowed to talk. You're allowed to be free, be yourself. And then your psychologist or psychiatrist will help you, either giving you advice on how to approach the situation, how to avoid the situation. I call them coping skills because they really help me.
Mm-hmm.
And they also offer like titles of books that you could read and help with the codependency issue. And yeah, I'm a reader, so I would love to read. I'm more of a visual person
Mm-hmm.
than an audio, so sometimes whatever they're saying is like, okay, okay, I'm trying to retain it, but I need to write it down. That's the only way that I can learn.
Yeah. Well, you know how you learn best, so that's good
Yeah,
to know that.
Yeah, but they have given me tools, and I'm using them as right now, as of right now, presently. And if I feel stuck, I can always call.
And I think what's good for our audience to know is that um, if you've never had any experience with going to a therapist or a psych doctor, and you have things you need to talk through, and you have things that are stopping you up in your everyday life, by going and being responsible and getting some help, you're actually helping not just yourself but your family and your loved ones, everyone who cares about you, because they'll see a difference in you. They'll see that you're holding yourself responsible for these things, and you're also holding yourself um, important enough to deal with these issues and to, give yourself the time.
And not only that, you can help someone else. Maybe in the family, maybe in your circle of friends. You can notice that what's going on. I haven't heard from this girl, and
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen her on social media. Reach out. Always reach out. Always, always. Even sending a little text, hey girl, what's up? Or hey dude, what's going on? It makes such a big difference in your mental health. These are just things that we, as our Latino community, even our brown pride, black girlfriends, we don't talk about. We do not talk about this,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to bring awareness because the stigma is just so huge. It's like, all right, who cares? You're bipolar, fine. I don't care. I'll help you. Tell me what I need to help you with, and I'll be there because I've had people being there for me, and I appreciate it. I love it.
Oh
I
yeah.
thank you guys. You know, all my Facebook and Instagram people. Love you guys so much for being there for me, through my dark times.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's a hard subject. It's really hard because it's so personal. It's so deep inside you. But you gotta bring it out. You gotta bring all that stuff out.
Because if you don't, it turns into other stuff.
It turns
You know,
literally into illnesses.
illnesses.
You don't want that. You really
Yeah, it
don't want
makes you
that.
sick. Mm. Then what?
Yeah.
You
Then
still
you
have to
have a
deal with the problem. Then you have a chronic illness too.
exactly. And then pharma,
Mm-hmm.
big pharma comes in and says,
Yep.
"Oh, take this."
Mm-hmm. A
No.
pastilla for
And I was like,
everything.
"You no quiero
Yeah.
más pastillas."
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Give me some money to go shopping. That's a really good therapy.
Oh my god.
Girl, we go to Barnes and Noble. See, we're going off track, but this is part of the therapy. To me, going to Barnes and Noble is like,
Oh yeah, I love that.
oh yes, yes, yes. I went about a month ago when my nephews were here from Vegas. I went in there, sat down, breathed it all in. I'm like, cannot buy anything. Cannot buy anything. Diana, just look at everything. You're good. You're good. Didn't get anything. Touched everything. Smelled the books.
Mm-hmm.
Saw all the pens. You know how I love.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Yeah. A
Pens,
pen fetish, you
markers,
guys.
everything.
The journals. Yeah, everything. I was like, oh. Like when I go to Office Depot, the
Mm-hmm.
same thing happens to me. Highlighters, books, everything. But it's kind of like a therapy, just seeing and looking, window shopping. Yeah. But again, let's go back to mental health. If you need help, you're embarrassed, DM us. Yeah, reach out. We'll give you our personal phone numbers. We'll talk to you. We'll find resources for you. There's no
There's
embarrassment.
no need to suffer anymore.
No, no.
There's things that you can do about everything. You can
Yeah.
get help. You can reach out and get help.
And I'm talking to all the communities out there. You don't have to be Latina. You don't have to be black. You have to be brown. You could be purple, green,
I
blue,
like people.
orange. My son likes red. Yeah. I like all the rainbows though. But please reach out.
Reach
Please,
out.
please don't allow it to fester inside you. Don't. That's not even good for you at all. It's just you're just gonna blow up one of these days and boom. What happened?
Yeah, that'd be good. And
No.
and worse to me is physical problems. You end up with disease and stuff. You don't need that either.
No. How
Our
can you go to a
communities,
concert?
we need to be strong for our families. That's really big in our
Yeah.
community.
But you know
Be
what?
strong for each
You're
other.
right. You're
Be
right. But
strong for
we gotta be strong
yourself.
for
Yeah.
ourselves.
Well, that's where it has to start.
Yeah, because we can't be good parents, good partners or anything,
Mm-hmm.
even good friends. if we're not okay with
And as it wears you
ourselves.
down, the worse and worse and worse. I mean, what good are we to anyone? Not even to
Not
ourselves.
even to our pets.
Not even to our pets.
Not even
They
to the
fall in love
look at the
with the
plant.
walking
It's all
door.
dying because you don't love it.
It's not my plant. This plant is that.
I
It's not
know.
my plant.
But you know what I mean, you
Yeah.
know? We are like plants. We need love, we need attention, we need to be cared for. But we need to start with ourselves
Mm-hmm.
first. Self-love is so important, you guys.
Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. And if you need some help, reach out. We're here.
And before we forget, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like. Hit the like, you guys. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Take care. So take care.